Hi, this is Dr. Mark Parzynski coming to you today with single whip. We're going to look at single whip and the transition into single whip, which is sometimes referred to as ringing Buddha's bell. So in this movement, we've ended with a push. We turn, we reach up, pull down, step out, single whip. Let's break this down. Let's look at the footwork first, because this is important. So a key concept in footwork in Tai Chi is the idea of turn, don't twist. Turn, don't twist. If you watch this movement, I'm just going to keep my hands on my waist, and I want you to watch my low back and my knees. So as I shift back, my hip closes, my knee stays in alignment with my toe. My low back is not twisting. My knee stays in alignment with my toe. I step out and I come forward. Now, through this movement, I did not do this. This is important. I did not twist my knees. And when I got to here, I didn't twist my back, right? We don't want to twist. We don't want to twist. We want to turn. Okay? So the turn here comes from closing the gua and opening the gua. And you're able to turn 180 degrees doing that. So take your time with this movement. Don't rush it. So we start this push position. The right hand and right foot both move to sweep across the body and reach up. Pull down, create a hook hand or a beak hand, step out, and open. Now this movement, we want the edge of the hand moving this way, and we want this hand hooking and pulling this way. So we've got this counteraction, this opening of the body. Let's look at this from the other direction. So I just finished my push. And let's look at that one more time from this direction, and then we're going to talk about a common problem people have with the rear leg. Close that gua. Pull down, sit on that rear leg, create a hook hand, step, and open. So common issue people have when they turn, they often can't get this leg to turn enough. They can't get this around enough. And I'll show you what I mean. If I'm doing this movement and I turn and I close this leg and I close it this far, I sit down, I complete the rest of my movement, and I come to here. My foot is pointed in the wrong direction. My energy is going this way. It's bifurcated. I no longer have my power going this way. I need my foot to come around the rest of the way. So if I find myself here, as I shift forward, I don't want to shift on the ball of my foot. That elongates my stance, making my structure less solid, and that act pushes power back, not forward. If I close that leg, it brings my hip into the direction of where my opponent would be. So if I get to this position and I find my foot's facing the wrong way, I heel pivot. heel pivot. Okay. So I'm going to do it this time. I'm not going to bring this foot around, and I'll show you what that looks like. Sink back. Pull down. Step out. Now that foot's in the wrong spot. So at the end of the movement, I simply turn it and I align. I don't want to drop this knee. I'm pushing out, I'm opening up. If I open here, I open here. Okay? So let's do that facing this way. Shift back. Hand and foot move together. Sink down. Hook hand. Step out. Single whip. Now, what the hook hand is. When we do our hook hand or our beak hand, we're simply taking all of our fingers and we're closing them. It's not this. We're not doing that with our wrist. It's gentle. We've got a gentle bend and a gentle bend. Now this is different, those of you that are studying Chen style with me, from preparation for the punch. In Chen style, we're creating preparation for the punch. Arm is basically the same. In Yang style, we're creating beak hand. Okay. One last time to follow along. This has been Single Whip. I'll see you in the next video.